Slovenia. From Turkey. Number 16, Roy Uzer-Bosch. Number 18, Tobias Marseille, and number 14, Martin, coached by Alfred Onka. The Serbian, number 1, Alexander Vujic, number 3, Zoran Zikic, number 5, Radomir Kojic, number 5, Ivan Babic, number 7, Goran Vikic, number 8, Draga Fic, number 10, Milan Dijanovic, number 11, Milan Dijanovic, number 12, Martina Akilovic, number 13,
And here we are back again. Sorry, we are slightly belated in this live cast tomorrow. Hi everybody, we are back to Nantes, to Sainte-Luce-sur-Loire, in the suburbs of Nantes, northwestern France. This is day 2 of the 2026 Silver Nations League for men sitting volleyball, brought to you by Paravolley Europe. And we are live for this game between the Netherlands and Serbia. Those two teams did rather well for now in the competition, as they did yesterday. Serbia is vying for their 9th point. They're currently in the lead in this competition. The Netherlands yesterday won a game and lost a game. They won to France in the beginning of the afternoon. They won 3-1, and then they lost 3-1 against Turkey. And so it's going to be an interesting game as Netherlands are trying to join Serbia in the lead of the league overall. Serbia has 6 points and is currently topping the standings. Netherlands have 3 and are very eager to score the next 3. This is the first set, and Netherlands is currently leading 9-5. So a bit of an advantage there for the Dutch. The Dutch, who are slightly at a disadvantage in terms of timetables, as they played yesterday at around 7 p.m. Serbia beat the Czech Republic yesterday at around 4, so they had a few hours more to rest and to reconstitute their forces. Goethals sent back by Ristic. And Nasarizadeh finally finding George torso in the back right and scoring this one, bringing the Netherlands to 10-5. Six now. Cvijanovic about to serve. And another point for the Dutch. Haas, Goethals, Jasic. Good attack from Juric. On a very diagonal line. And that was in. We're at 11-7. Still in favor of the Dutch. Vandenbroek scores and will serve for the next point. And 13-8. Netherlands at an advantage at the beginning of this game. Well, the fans for Team Netherlands loudly cheering in the stands today. Horning. De Haas. Ethels. Bring the score to 14-9. Nasarizadeh will serve next for the Team Netherlands. Zvijanovic hitting the Dutch block. And that's a block out, handing a 10th point to the Serbs. (14-11). The Serbs closing in, bringing Alfred Hunk, the coach for Team Netherlands, to call on a timeout, both to break dynamics and to try and find solutions with his players. And so far in the competition, the standings are as follows. Serbia and Turkey in the lead, both with 6 points. The Netherlands with 3, the third position. And a group of teams still waiting to carry their first point. France, Latvia, and the Czech Republic will definitely try to use this day 2 to carry some points. And it goes for Serbia, tying at 14. 14-all. Received by Nasarizadeh. Marseille. Mihajlčić efficiently pushed on the diagonal by Mihajlčić there. Serbia in the lead again. Nasarizadeh. Jesic. Good attack in the back line. Mihajlčić again. Slightly out this time. And both teams are tied again at 15. Ties van den End. Mihalcic taking the better there over Nasarizadeh on his left forearm. Van den End out for the Netherlands, and in is the libero Van Zevenbergen, trying to reinforce the defense. Sarizadeh, and a bit of a misunderstanding at the front line of the Netherlands to know who should be in charge of this one ball. Jesic serving. Sarizadeh Guthels. Koning. On Jesic Cvijanovic. And a very strong shot there from Koning on the left of the center line. On his right. Captain Guthels for the Dutch. Serving and acing. Taking a very slight advantage, 18-17. And serving again. Smijanovic saving it narrowly. Van den Broek, yes, that was down. And that's a 2-point gap now. Change of players for Serbia. Bajic in. Ristic out. Serving with Guthels. Widening the margin by 3 points. And that's another timeout called. Very intense and physical for a 9 p.m. scheduled game. I seem to remember the Netherlands ended their game yesterday at around 8 p.m. Seeing them playing so intensely here makes you understand how well prepared all those teams are. They're in excellent physical condition. Both teams back on the court. Guthels ready to serve again. Juric. Difficult for Cvijanovic to get a hold of this ball given by Juric in the left to right diagonal. Guthels again. Over on Juric. Van den Broek. Brook again. And that was quite powerful. And the Serbians thought they saw someone touching this ball, but it was simply out on this one. 22-17. The Dutch definitely taking an option here on this first set, but nothing is played in advance. Iskrenovic is in for the Serbs. Mihajlovic is out. And another serve for Captain Guffels in the net this time. Still a comfortable margin, but reducing. The Serbs at -4. And Cvijanovic serving on Nasarizade. Nasarizade again on Guffels. Juric hitting the block and getting the better over the block this time, but a little mopping. Thank you, little guy. Nasarizade, Guffels. And a good ball there for Vandenbroek. Koning serving, one of the players in this competition with no disabilities registered. Mujic over on Juric, taken by Guffels. Koning for the set point. Juric trying to save it. Koning sending it back. It's temporarily saved, but it's too long shot by Koning. Serbs will try to save as many as they can. Not an easy task with 4 to go. Vandenbroek, Nasarizade. Nasarizade again, and this time scoring this first set point. Netherlands 1, Serbia 0. Excellently played by both teams, actually. Not a lot to tell them apart, but still the Dutch showing themselves able again to make the difference in the money time. And I remind you as well the schedule for today. The Czech Republic will play Latvia at 11:30 French time. Turkey will play France, the hosts, at 2 p.m. And I will have a surprise for you at this moment. I will be joined by someone. Latvia at 4 p.m. will play the Netherlands again. And at 6:30 p.m. the French hosts will play the Czech Republic. And I will have another surprise for you at that moment. I won't be alone, so don't forget to tune in. And at 9 p.m. tonight, the last game for today, Serbia will play Turkey in a game which will probably be a game between the first two top-ranked teams. Or it could go the other way, if the Netherlands win this one. We'll see. And the schedule for tomorrow, Sunday, will begin at 9 a.m. with the Netherlands-Czech Republic game, followed by Latvia, Turkey at 11 a.m. And then at 1 p.m., the last game for this magnificent competition, we'll see Serbia face off France, the hosts. The hosts will actually close the competition with a game of their own. So don't forget to tune in. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel of Paravela Europe. A mere 5 points separating those two teams. Not a lot, probably somewhat frustrating for the Serbian team here. Did the effort, but it went the Dutch's way. Alexander Juric about to serve. Excellent serving yesterday from this player. Born 1997. Some repositioning to do on the Dutch side. Van den End. Jesic. Finding the Dutch block here. And that's out in the end for the Serbs, earning the Dutch their first point. Nasarizade acing it in spite of touching the top of the net. 2-0 on the libero, Jesic. And Svijanovic finding the perfect spot. And allowing Mujic now to serve for Serbia. On the libero, Nasarizade, Koning, Jesic finding the block. Nasarizade sends it back. And it was out. Svijanovic can keep on serving. Angenende, Jesic. Svijanovic out. Ristic conferring with the referee here. And Van den End about to serve the Dutch. Jesic. Good blocking work from the Netherlands against Milan Mihajlovic. Van den End. More difficult to control, but there it is. Van den End. Making it very difficult for Mujic to send back. And it's already a 3-point gap in favor of the Netherlands. Van den End. Again. Jesic. A very strong attack. Beating the block from Cvijanovic. This is Zoran Jesic serving now on Asarizadeh. Goethals. Ristic. And an excellent block out here by Mihajlovic. The 53-year-old player, congratulations to him for keeping in shape. Six-4. Goethals with his characteristic serving style, bending his body down. And beautiful serve. Quick play. Cvijanovic hitting the block. For Koning, can't pass it. Asarizadeh sent back. This is very physical, very intense. And this was in apparently. And that's a red card. We do not often see it. Those are penalties we don't really often see in volleyball. Cvijanovic. Jesic. Koning. Goethals. Cvijanovic. And it was out this time. Situation unnerving with the backline judge. Timeout call for Serbia. We were 10-4. And an ace. For the Netherlands, 11-4. The second set. Goethel's about to serve. Onjesic, Stojanovic. Koning. Was that in? It was out. Left and 5. There goes Stojanovic to serve for the Serbs. Goethals. Vandenbroek. Undoubtedly in this time. 12-5. Koning serving. Restic. The Serbs hitting the block. And this time Alexander Djuric scoring a 6-point. Mihail Cech. Jesic. And this one was out. Netherlands 13, Serbia 6. This is going in the direction of the Dutch for the moment. This set. Vandenbroek. Narrowly saved Djuric. On an end. 13-7. Goran Ristic. The Serbs wouldn't let it pass. Jesic put it on the floor. 13-8. Ristic again. And good point there by Alexander Djuric. And Vandenin out. And that's Alex Videogran entering the Dutch court now. Goran Ristic trying to take back some of these missing points Not much, but very difficult to control for Cvijanovic. Serving is De Haas, Van der Broek out, and Van Zevenbergen, the libero for Team Netherlands in. Masarizade. Masarizade again. And Juric on the diagonal. Restich. And the Dutch winning this long exchange. Very physical, very intense. Netherlands still leading this set 15-9 for now. Gilgran. Oh, good defense here by Mujic. And did well on this tense point. Thank you to the ball kids for those little moppings. Juric. Very strongly blocked on this ball by Goethals from the Serbs. Bringing the score to 15-11. And Juric serving. Masarizade. And that was out. And the Serbs are slightly, progressively closing in on this score. 15-12. 3 points to go if they want to catch up. Players back on the court after this timeout. Juric continues his series of service, and that was coning out. Here is Dino Delic. Excellently done by Juric, acing it. Not much Delic could do. And such a powerful ball. And another ace. Impressive series here by Juric. Oh, sorry, that wasn't an ace. The point on the other side. The Netherlands serving with Nasarizadeh. Sorry about that. Mujic. Guttels. Conning. Restic. And that wasn't touched, so Guttel makes another point. Nasarizadeh. The Serbs definitely closing in. At -2 now. They can be hopeful. Particularly on balls like this. Koning's ball failing to pass the net. 17-16. Very suspenseful. Guttels. And Villagran. Finding the block out. Keeping the Netherlands afloat at +2. Jesic. A very good point there. Finally spotted by Mihajlovic. Zoran Jesic. De Haas. Nasarizadeh. Vandenbroek. Zvijanovic saving it. And that's well blocked again from the Serbs. And guess what? We are tied at 18. These two teams are definitely impressive. And excellent work from this young gentleman. Not on the floor. Oh, difficult, but sent back. And Juric tried his best to send it back, but found the net in a very difficult position, almost lying on the floor. Guttels. Zvijanovic. Both teams thought it was theirs. But we're stuck at 2018. And this time it's blocked. And we are 2019. Restic out for the Serbs. And Bajic in. On service Vijanovic for Nasarizadeh. Vandenbroek. And Vandenbroek was out. And those two teams are tied again at 20. The much required intervention of this young lady. On the Dutch side. Okay, this is Vijanovic. Bajic. And Mihailcic finding the right spot there in the center, just in front of the hands of Guffels. Allowing the Serbs a 1-point lead. There's something to be said for resilience. On the libero. Nasarizadeh. And this is out. And a timeout required there by Alfred Unk, the Dutch manager. Alexander Zvijanovic wants to open a good series here. Serbia 23, Netherlands 20. Prospects are encouraging for the Serbs. And they're all the more since they're getting their first set point in this game. Can Zvijanovic transform it? De Haas. Nasarizadeh hitting the block. And Koning saving this first set point. But 3 more to go. Any mistake could cost the Dutch a set. Bajic. Juric. Blocked again. Oh, this is becoming very suspenseful. 22-24. With the Dutch serving again. And a timeout. This is really the money time. And is becoming very tactical as those last points go. Koning serving. Far on the back line. And a bit of a misunderstanding cost this. 24-23. Extremely suspenseful. Restic. Juric. Saving it. And there we are, 20-for-all. And we will pass the 25-point threshold now by law. Koning serving, Restic. Guttles. And this goes to the Dutch again. Incredible reversal there. Second set point is now in the hands of the Dutch, surprisingly. And this is Koning. Restic. On Michailcic. Van den Broek. Juric manages to bring back the Serbs to 25-all. My goodness. Can you believe this? Everything needs to be done again. Van den Broek finding aptly the undefended spot here. But it's not over yet. We need a 2-point gap to conclude this. The first to reach it will carry the set. Oh, that was sent back impressively. Nasarizadeh was out. And we're at 26-all. Goran Restic. And it's in the net. Oh, he will regret this. This is so hard for him. 27-26. Not good for morals, mind you. Saved by the libero, Restic. Juric hitting it hard. And there it goes. This second set for the Dutch. After an incredible fight for those last points. And we'll see you in a minute. And there we are, back for this third set. First two were won by the Netherlands with some difficulty, but facing a very strong resistance from Serbia today. Zvijanovic again, hitting the block again. Guthals. Masarizadeh trying to push it, but fighting the Serbian block. Serbia 1, and Djuric to serve. Masarizadeh, Mihalcic. Difficult to control, but sent back by Koning. Jesic. And a too powerful ball there from Zvijanovic. Both teams tied at 1, and Reza Masarizadeh to serve for the Dutch. And it's in the net. And happy at himself. Zoran Jesic. To Haas. Restic. Mihalcic. Very strong shot here from Koning. All. Jesic. Well blocked by Koning, bringing the score to 3-2. Villagran will serve for the Dutch, hoping to clinch a fourth. Restic. Strong ball there from Mujic, fooling Masarizadeh. Taking back his fellow Serbian players to 3-all. And Zvijanovic to serve. Koning. Placing it well. This game is so competitive. Guthals. Mujic. For roll again. And Mujic to serve. No fight for this ball from the Dutch, giving the Serbs a very slight advantage at 5-4. Okay, Mujic waiting for a ball here that he can play from the ball kids. On the libero. Good shot from Djuric. That's sent back. Djuric again. Guthals. Zvijanovic. And this point goes for the Serbs. Good mopping from the good ball kids. Vujicic. And Goethals. Restic. Oh. Strong shot. And another strong shot, but this down. This time out. That was by Bowen de Haas. And timeout required by Alfred Unk, Dutch manager. Both managers trying to find solutions. Mladen Stevic, the manager for Team Serbia, received a red card in the second set. So no consequences for him for now, but in case of a second red card, he will have to leave the playing area for a set. That was for contesting the decision of the backline judge. The scales of sanctions, if you were wondering, in sitting volleyball are just about the same as in standing volleyball. Second red card is sent out for one set, and a third red card is sent out for the rest of the game. Vujicic, Goethals, Koning, well spotting the empty space there behind Jesic. Taking back the Dutch to -2. Juric in the block and then in the net. Juric. And well seen there as well by Edwin van den Broek, who takes his team back to 7-all. The service to come by Mark Koning. That was too powerful, ends behind the Serbian back line. Goran Ristic for the Serbs, trying to widen the 1-point gap. Goethals. Difficulties in controlling the ball there for the Dutch front line. +2 for Team Serbia. Ristic to follow. Goethals. And well done there on the part of Bowen de Haas. The 17-year-old, mind you. 17-year-old player, already in the national team. Bright future for this gentleman. Powerful point there from Enis Mujic, who gets the serve. And who gets to ace it? 11-8. A lot of pressure from Team Serbia in that third set. They know they could be up to something. particularly if the Dutch keep on making mistakes. Swiftly played. Jasic. Sarizade. Svijanovic. And not much that Van Zevenbergen could do. Could certainly touch the ball, but hardly control and orientate it. Van Zevenbergen again. And this time is out. But the Serbs, in the meantime, took quite an advantage. +5 for Team Serbia. Bo in the house. Serves for the Dutch. Zvijanovic. Sarizade, the Haas. Guthels. Vildegran taking the better over the Serbian libero, Bojic. Captain Radomir Bojic. Oh, well played. Juric. Janovic. Guthels. Villagran hitting the Serbian block. And the Serbs decidedly at an advantage with +5 now. Filip Juric. Alexander Juric, I'm sorry. Failed reception from the Netherlands. Means a 6-point lead for Serbia. Juric allowed to serve. Directly sent back by the libero. No, Sarizade. Guthels. Sarizade again. Jasic. And this will stay in the hands of the Serbian front line. Sarizade. Zvijanovic. Oh, pushing it just a little too hard when there was space. And the Haas letting it go. That's a new 5-point lead for the Serbs. Zoran Jesic. Goethals going at it very strongly. And that was in. Villegran. We've seen Vandenbroek entering the court for the Dutch. The libero went out. Mujic. A bit of a battle here at the center. Impressive. Sort of a belated block out, actually. Netherlands 13, Serbia 18. Goethals out, handing the Serbs 19th point. Aleksandar Cvijanovic on Goethals. De Haas. Mujic takes it back. Oh, very impressive, this spotting by Koning. To Netherlands still at -5. And Mujic out. No descending angle on this ball, so went clearly out. Goethals. Mujic. In the opposite angle. Van Zevenbergen had some difficulty to catch this. Koning. Yeah. Misunderstanding between the players on the Dutch front line. Goethals. And this time it went the other way around. Misunderstanding between the Serbian back line. Captain Bojic back on the court for the Serbs. Libero, born 1970. Congratulations to him for staying at this level. Koning. Team Serbia definitely at an advantage here. A 6-point lead, sorry. Goethals. Asarizade strongly. Goethals. Jesic. '16. And that's a 24-16, and there goes the first set point for Serbia, comfortably with 8 to go. Gathos Nasarizadeh saving the first. Vandenbroek. Zvijanovic. Zvijanovic trying desperate last attempt to save this ball with his foot over his partner's head. But it simply wouldn't go. Vandenbroek serving again. 24-18. And this time the Serbs do carry their first set. That's 2-1. And a game that doesn't cease to press. Very full of suspense. And we'll be back in a minute for a fourth set in this beautiful game. We'll see you then. We're back for this fourth set in this impressive game between the Netherlands and Serbia. Juric to serve. Goethals. Goethals out. Nasarizade. Marseille. Tobias Marseille could not control this ball. Bringing the score to 2-0 in favor of the Serbs. Juric to serve again. Slightly too far on the left diagonal over there in the back. He may have tried for an ace, but Nasarizade. Blocked by the Dutch. And they stayed in the Serbian net. Powerfully served. Bilgran. Goethals. Was in. The Netherlands leading again. 3-2. Too powerful again from Alexander Juric. Netherlands 4, Serbia 2. And this one ends with an ace from Nasarizade, who targeted Mujic at the centre back. And a good one here from Tobias Marseille. Zoran Jesic to Haas. And that's good coaching there from Alfred Unk to have put Tobias Marseille in this position. Good scorer, finding the right solutions. 6-3, Vilja to serve. Jesic. Cvijanovic. Vandenbroek. Jesic. Juric hitting the block. That was out. So this was Serbia. Bergen. Touch libero requiring a little mopping. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. Cvijanovic. Goethals. Juric. And Mujic in the full middle of the Dutch block. Netherlands 7, Serbia 5. Goethals. Vandenbroek. Mihalcic. Van Zevenbergen. Nasarizadeh goes too strong there. There goes Mikhailcic again. Saved by Nasarizadeh. And Van den Broek this time finding the right solution on Mikhailcic, leaving him no opportunity to defend himself. He goes out, and Coach Bojic I'm sorry, it wasn't Coach Bojic, it was Libero Željko Savic entering. Goran Ristic try and tie Serbia to the zone back. That was blocked. And there we are, tied at 8. Nasarizadeh gets the better there over Ristic. Tied at 9 again. Yanis Mujic. Marseille. But when the Haas on the Dutch block, good reaction there. This was from Zoran Jesic. Alexander Juric. On the Haas, Van Zevenbergen. No, difficult to control, but Villegrand sends it back. Serbia in the lead again, 11-10. Zoran Jesic on Tobias Marseille. Villegrand powerfully put on the back line. Juric couldn't defend it. Served by Bosch. Difficulties coordinating there on the Serbian backwards. Josic. And Ristic hitting the Dutch defense. This is such a close game. Very difficult to tell one team from the other. We're at 14-12. Not much to go for each side, but this could really go either way. It may very well be our first game since yesterday to go to a tiebreaker. Or the Dutch can maintain their lead. And end this with a 3-1 victory. Who knows? Team Serbia has shown very impressive resilience so far. Bosch. Bosch having it. Bergen, Stojanovic, Sarizade, (14-13). Oh, and Stojanovic will regret this one. Could have allowed him to tie, but stayed stuck in the net. It's up to Goethals now to try to widen this gap in favor of the Netherlands. This is sent back. Vandenbroek, oh, saved by the foot there. And 15-14. There's something to be said for foot defense. Michalčić. Vandenbroek hits the Serbian wall, and there we are. The Serbs are tying this again. They want this so much. Michalčić trying to spot best option. Sarizade. And well done here by Mujic, leaving no other option to Nasarizade than to put it far, far away on the right. Ristic. And that was slightly out. So we're tied at 16. Would you believe this? We've seen very contested games yesterday. Maybe not like this one. Look at the scoreboard. Tobias Marseille. Far too strong. And Goran Ristic, who's done a fine serving job so far. Tobias Marseille. Sarizade. And that was out. Point goes to Serbia. 18-16. Sarizade out. And Koning in. Rustic. Very strong blocking attitude here from the Serbs. We're closing in on a 20-point threshold. And with a timeout called, this is becoming more strategic than ever. Netherlands 16, Serbia 19. Who could tell where this could go? Ristic. Koning. It wasn't touched. This gets the Serbs their 20th point and entering the money time with some confidence. The Haas. Koning hitting the wall. And that's +5 now for the team from the Balkans. Service to go for Ristic. Koning. And this time coming takes the better over Ristic. Bosch out, and Alex Fieldground re-enters the court. Van den Broek serving for the Dutch. Mujic. Fieldground. Mujic hitting the Dutch wall here. 18-21, my goodness. Both teams really want this so much. Van den Broek. This goes for the Serbs. Between the Haas and Villagran. 22-18. There is a possibility that we're heading towards a tiebreaker. The Haas. Van den Broek. And I think Van den Broek was in, but I'm not entirely sure. He was, apparently. De Haas to serve. Koning. Juric. And there he goes with the block out. That was courtesy of Aleksandar Cvijanovic. Serbia 23. Juric focusing, trying to spot what would be the best solution at this point. On the Haas. I think it was a net fault, not sure. But it certainly hands the Serbs a set point. And there we are with another timeout called. This is an extraordinarily important point. On the tips of the fingers of Juric. Looking for a fifth set. And there it is. We are going in this competition for a first tiebreaker in a minute. And there we are. Fifth set. You know how these tiebreakers go. First to reach 15 with a 2-point margin. And if we don't have a 2-point margin at 15, then we keep on playing afterwards till we get a 2-point margin. Denis Mujic starting it. Tobias Marseille. And this will stay in the net for Vandenbroek. Can't put it up. Serbia 1. Netherlands 0. Tobias Marseille, Jesic. And that was touched indeed by the Dutch on this ball. Played by Cvijanovic. Mujic. Marseille. Vandenbroek. And Cvijanovic intelligently pushing it over the hands of Tobias Marseille. Mujic. We thank this little guy for the moping, as we always do. Marseille. Vandenbroek for the Haas. Juric. Good blocking there. Block out handing the Dutch the first point. Marseille out. Hultebosch in again. Hultebosch, who's shown some very good aptitude at serving in the last games. Great series yesterday. That's blocked by the Dutch. Coming back to 3-2. Roy Hultebosch again. Serbia 4, Netherlands 2. This is still full of suspense. Hultebosch is out, and Marseille back in. And Marseille completely lets go of this ball, and that's an ace for Juric. 5-2. And the first time out called. Players back in place. Juric serving. On Marseille. Vandenbroek. Sarizade. And the ball did indeed touch the ground. So that's a 6th point for the Serbs. point was apparently valid for Cvijanovic. 7-5. Just a very slight, clever gesture from Nasarizadeh. He saw the distance between Cvijanovic and Juric. He gives an opportunity to Vandenbroek to serve. Jesic. Putting it between Villagran and the net. Impressive reversal of fortunes there as we're changing courts between the Netherlands and Serbia. The Netherlands won their first 2 sets. Serbia won the following 2. And are at some advantage here. In a tiebreaker. This is Jesic serving. Nasarizadeh swiftly pushed back. That was by Cvijanovic, if I'm not mistaken. 9-3, serious advantage here for the Serbs. Nasarizadeh pushing it back. This goes to Mihajlovic. Villagran hits the hand of Cvijanovic, handing the Serbs a 10th point. We're at 10-3. The Serbs definitely at an advantage now. Gathols, Nasarizadeh, Koning, nicely done. In Mujic's stomach, allowing him to retake control of the serve. Restic. Mujic taking his revenge here over Koning. (11-4). This seems like a good prospect now in the Balkan teams. And there we go. With Gathols, the captain sounding the revolt. Will that be enough? Nasarizadeh to follow. Strong serve with a bit of the battle at the end, but this went to the Serbs, definitely. Serbia 12, Netherlands 5. It's not done yet. Mihajlovic is certainly serving with some confidence. And this goes the other way again. Villagran about to launch what I'm sure he hopes will be a devastating attack to retake some of these points. Sent back Villagran again, finding the right spot between Juric and Cvijanovic. 12-7. Good serve again. Mujic trying to push it. No. Thumbs up think the point will have to play it again. Mujic strongly putting it on the floor past the block. Serbia 13, Netherlands 7. Ristic is closing in on a set and match point. Not there yet. On the libero. Guthels. Mujic saving it. This will go to Mujic again. It was touched by Guthels or by his partner. And there we are, set point and match point. So little in it so far for Ristic. And this is sent out by Nasarizadeh. And this is handing the Serbs a very, very fought victory, 3-2. Congratulations to both teams, which means that Serbia carries 2 points for this victory and is still leading the ranking with 8 points. And the Netherlands still score 1 point, so are now solidly installed in the 3rd position. So first are Serbia with 8, then Turkey with 6, and Netherlands with 4 points, following of France, Latvia and the Czech Republic. We will see you a little later at a game which was originally planned to begin at 11:30 between the Czech Republic and Latvia. We'll maybe a bit belated for this. Don't forget to tune in just about half an hour for the Czech Republic-Latvia game. We'll see you. Bye-bye.